Hello, welcome to the Redmen TV. It's player ratings time as Liverpool beat Crystal Palace by 2-0. It was a nervy, tough game for Liverpool, but Liverpool did what champions-elect are supposed to do. And I'm not saying Liverpool are going to win the league, but you know what? They're the type of games that Liverpool over the last few years haven't been able to do. And we're here for player ratings, so I'll start with the goalkeeper, Alisson Becker. I mean, the lad just is so calm, and there's times during the game where I'm thinking, just out it, just out it, just out it. Don't out it. Why would you out it when you can do that? That's what Alisson can do, and it's distribution, man. We know it. We've seen it for Roma last season. It's so good, but can he save free kicks? Yes, he can save free kicks. Can he save close-range headers from Christian Benteke even when there's a man offside? Yes, he can do that too, and he can do all of that, and he can hit long balls to centre forwards. He's just absolutely brilliant. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought he was brilliant. I love the fact that he's come and caught the ball a couple of times as well. He's making good decisions, the right decisions at the right time during games. Absolutely brilliant. I'm going to go to Trent Alexander-Arnold next. I thought he started the game in the same way that he played against West Ham, actually. I thought his first cross was really poor, but he didn't let it affect him, and then he grew into the game, and that's what you want to see from Trent Alexander-Arnold, and you can see why we've gone with him over Nathaniel Klein, because he can do the defensive work now. He's not a liability at the back. He's going up against Zaha, and to be honest, he gave as good as he got there, and he's a threat going forward. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought he was really good all day, and that partnership with Joe Gomez on the right-hand side of the pitch that I thought, you know, maybe could be exploited before the season started, they look really good. And you know, Gomez going out to that right hand side is something Tom mentioned during the game. He just looked comfortable out there because he's played out there. Trent, 8 out of 10. Joe Gomez, for me, there's going to be a load of 9s in this game, and they're all going to be players further back. I thought Joe Gomez and Van Dijk, both 9s out of 10 for me. I think Joe Gomez, again, coming up against Christian Benteke. Benteke rolling off to that side of the pitch, dealt with him really well, and you know, he can win headers, he can out the ball when he needs to out the ball, he can play with the ball at the feet, play with the ball at his feet when he wants to, when he needs to. Again, another really strong performance, and I've got to say, I'm liking that partnership right now. It's something that we all hope to see. It's all something that we all believe could happen. But right now, Joe Gomez, 2 games in, 2 big, strong Premier League strikers in Arnautovic and Benteke coming up against, and he's done really well against both of them. Van Dijk, again, the lad's just a colossus. He's imperious at the back. He's so almost lackadaisical. And I think, am I right in saying both goals came off Van Dijk headers in the end? You know, I know the counter-attack for the penalty. I can't quite remember right now. I've got a feeling that, listen, the second one certainly did. He wins the header. It goes to Mo Salah. Salah into Mane. Mane runs 70 yards. Goal. Done. But it wasn't just that header. It was the header before from the free kick. He wins that. He wins so many important headers, and not just in the area, outside the area. He keeps possession with his headers. He doesn't rush them. He doesn't try and out them 30 yards. He just nods it down. Almost lackadaisical to a centre midfielder. Again, just another outstanding performance. Robbo on the other side, easily for me the best of the 2 fullbacks, and his driving runs, you know, absolutely superb. Again, we come to expect it week in, week out from Andrew Robertson. He's playing at a top level. I truly believe it's him and Mendy for top left back in the league, and right now I wouldn't swap Andrew Robertson for anybody else in the league. That's how good he is. That's how good he's been with Sadio Mane. He's building up that understanding with Naby Keita for the overlap as well. How many times, you know, he's just knocking the ball into dangerous areas of the pitch. It's not like he's throwing the ball in back stick. It's always low, it's always hard, it's always right in front of the keeper. Very difficult balls for any defenders to deal with. Another outstanding performance from him. Gini Wijnaldum. I'm actually going to give Gini Wijnaldum my man of the match. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10 as well. It's between him and Naby Keita. Listen, draw straws for it, whatever. I just thought he was superb again. You know, he's playing that 6. It's an unfamiliar role because that's not the position that he plays all the time. And he comes in and he dominates possession and he wins the ball back in areas of the field where you need him to win the ball back. Otherwise, they're going to be breaking at the defence. And late on in the game, he's moved to the 8 and he keeps possession. He wins the ball, keeps possession, keeps us rolling. And when you're fighting against 10 men who are looking to press and win the ball back late in the game, you need someone like him who's not going to give the ball away. Gini Wijnaldum, superb again. Midfield partners, James Milner, I'm going to give him a 7.5. Nay, an 8 out of 10. Just for that period at the end of the first half, when it got a little bit tasty, he stepped up, and that's what you needed him to do at that time. It was a proper sort of captain's performance from him at the end of the first half, and he was good. That run, I talked about it at half time, from right to left, opening space up for Trent Alexander-Arnold, brilliant. He's had another good day. Naby Keita, again, it was between him and Wijnaldum. I've given it to Wijnaldum because he's slightly more unfashionable, but Naby Keita is one of the top midfielders in the league. Yeah, I was going to go with Europe then, but it didn't really work with the Europe. So he is one of the top midfielders in Europe. You can see why we've waited a year for him. He's good on the ball. He likes to run with the ball at his feet. His decision-making is superb. He wins the ball back. He loves a tackle. He's just so box-to-box. He's such an all-round midfielder. And Liverpool have finally got a number 8. I know we're 2 games into the season. We've finally got a number 8 who we should be proud of since Steven Gerrard left. And this lad is fit to lace Steven Gerrard's boots. And he's only young. He's only going to get better and better. And when he has a true understanding of what everybody else is going to do around him, he's going to tear this league up. He really, really is. On to Mo Salah. I was a little bit disappointed with Mo Salah. I don't think he had a bad game, but he could have had a better game. There was times when he was picking the ball up inside the area where you think to yourself, last season's Mo Salah slots that. It's the first 2 games of the season. I'm not expecting him to go and break records this early on in the season. And he's done a job for the team. There was times when he was tracking back when he lost the ball. Times when he's putting in shoulder barges on Wilfried Zaha. And listen, when it's not all clicking at the top of the field, you want to see that work rate, and he showed that tonight once again. Roberto Firmino, I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10 as well. I thought he does a solid job for the team, as he always does. He's cramping up at the end. Both legs look to be cramping up. But he wasn't as involved as I've seen Firmino in games. And again, he's not had a bad game here. I just think there was better performances further back the pitch. Sadio Mane, for me, 8 out of 10. Again, I think Sadio Mane is the most exciting player Liverpool have got at the moment. When he stops, when he goes, everything about his performance I absolutely love. And he looks like a guy who again, sorry to repeat myself here, he's going to tear up the league this season. He looks like he is primed to be our player of the season again, like he was 2 years ago. As far as substitutes go, Hendo comes on, does a good job. He comes on in about the 66th minute, something like that. Keeps the ball. Really good performance from him. Again, 7.5 out of 10. Adam Lallana, the only thing he did of note was give a free kick away in a dangerous position, but I think Adam probably realised that the free kick was going to get outed by Van Dijk, and then the resulting corner was going to get outed, and we were going to score. So yeah, all in all, it was a silly foul to give away in a dangerous area of the pitch because the ball was going to Andrew Robertson anyway. I'll probably give him a 6 out of 10, but I feel a little bit harsh even judging him like that. And then finally, Daniel Sturridge. I don't even know if he got a kick. It seemed like one of them pointless substitutions. Maybe he just wanted to sub Firmino again to be the most sub player for us this season. But that's my player ratings. Leave me yours in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video and check out the YouTube channel later on. Paul was at the ground tonight. His match reaction should be up round about now. My match reaction's already out, and we'll have some videos from inside the ground and the celebrations. Well, they go off when Mane scores that second goal. That's all I'll say. So check back later on, and I'll be back in about 15 minutes, let's say, with the Twitter reaction show. Thanks for joining me. Like the video, and we'll see you next time on the Redmen TV. Ta-ra.